We have a choice to make. A contract to take. Issued by, oh dear, Skaven? Skaven. And I believe those are orcs. Kazakh, I'm not quite sure. So, okay, the reward is a joke. Our 16k reward, that was pretty dope. So we can either capture or occupy Libadas. Sure, half a world away. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. No. And we can eliminate Xiaoran Ji. Now, I don't know if that is a lord or a hero, so, But we will get there eventually, so I don't see a problem with that right now. Or we can eliminate Yuan Shan Fu. He's an ally. Yeah, we're not going to attack an ally. So, if I do not accept that, will we get new contracts? No, turn until new set of contracts are issued, so we should take one. Okay, then let's just take Xiao Anji. Let's see who he is or she is, and then we're going to obliterate them. Okay, that's perfect. Building upgrade, I don't care about that. Yeah, we can just end the round, there's nothing else for us to do right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, nope. Damn, these details. Look at this longship with a little village here, and there's a little camp, there's a watchtower, and there's even a little statue of a sky dragon. And there is a house almost embedded into the rock. A couple barrels. No. I love this modification. If you play Total War and you're annoyed by factions coming to you with diplomatic bullshit, you just need modifications. And this is a modification called Decline All Diplomacy. And it declines all diplomacy. So if you press this button, every request that you get is automatically denied. Which is the best thing that can ever happen to you. Vassal secedes. Wait, what? A vassal has declared independence. Wait, they can do that? Wait, what?
The over-tyrant
Okay.
succeed.
Then you will die.
Always wins.
Unfriggin' believable. Of course we're going to take the jungle.
Wasting time, boys.
Damn, did he just... How dare he? And subjugated again. You can't get away from Greases. He's going to vassalize you instantly. Okay. I almost feel sorry for them. Almost. Okay, campaign movement range, that's perfect. Armor speed, so we could also go for that. That should work out. Yeah, that also will improve the army. Okay, what do we have here? Blessed by the Great Ballistics Instructor. Those engineers conversant in ballistics know how best to increase the ranges of their weapons. Affects allies in range, but active. Oh no, it's passive ability. Well, that's dope. Nice. We're also going with Gunsight. Clever arrangement of lenses make the target seem just that bit closer. Oh, it stays at 10%. I was expecting it to go to 30%. That would be pretty powerful. Powder Monkey. Get more ammo up here now. I'm going to stream now. I have a window open to get fresh air. I don't want my neighbors to think that I'm a maniac. Katharina the Hanseboch. Blessed by the Great Maw. Greased Gnobler. Grease up your Nobler. Go fast. Yeah, we know that already. Missile resistance, that's quite important. And what else does she have? Boost income, that's not bad. Devastating charge. Sneaking, yeah, sure. Vanguard deployment, very good. Courage, 10% ward save. Jeez, that's very powerful. In the eyes of the brave, danger gleams like sunshine. If you don't know what ward save means, there are certain damage types. There is physical damage, you have the range damage, you have magical damage, all of that. And ward means the percentage is taken off damage you take, and it doesn't matter what kind of type it is. So 10% less damage from a spell, or from a bow, or from a club, or from a sword, it doesn't matter. So ward save is the best thing you can do. If you want a very powerful hero, get a heckload of ward save, get a lot of speed to get away, and get a lot of regeneration, aka replenishment, whatever. And that way you can create an extraordinary fighter. Oh, we can still move. Ooh. Lizardmen. Should we attack them? What is here, by the way? I believe that's inaccessible for now. Either this one or this one will be, I guess, the region of the Chaos Dwarfs. It's obviously left empty for now. To probably leave, well, space for DLCs and stuff. Can we get there? I don't believe that we can get there. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, we can't get there. Yeah, we're going north again. We're going to deal with the bamboo crossing. So, oh, we can't regenerate here. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, Zhao Ming, he got rid of all their armies. Very well. And Gob's not Big Robber. He's still down. Gark Feast Shouter. So you need to take Krakavrak. Well done. And Liberate, sure. Saberton, I don't mind that. Vessel has liberated faction, yes. And we want... What do we want here? I don't know what this... Nothing changes here, 1, 2, 3. I don't see how that has any meaning. Devour challengers. The Great Maw protects and the Great Maw devours. Hiding in shadows, the meat bags cower. Devours cower. Oh, they can even rhyme. Tithe taker. It is not enough to impose military defeat upon the foe. They must be brought to their knees through punitive taxation. Unless they'd rather get in the meat pot instead, huh? So income from looting settlements, raiding and sacking settlements. That's good. Let's go with independent mind, why not? And 1, 2, 1, 2. What about our new friend? Soon he will go into the skill dump, but not yet. Blood vultures. We don't have any. Oh, we can summon them. What? Okay. I don't mind. Independent mind. Armor, missile, strength. I mean, ooh, not bad. Vanguard deployment for Saber Tusk pack units. I don't have any. Immunity to psychology for... Whoa. So if you have him, you want Saber Tusk units in your pack. Even Frenzy. Upkeep. Damn. Well, we don't have any Saber Tusks. So that's a waste. But they're very useful. Increased mobility also, of course, will affect your Lord. So this entire army will move 5% further away. So from a base value of 100, it goes up to 5. Well, then you have 105. Stimulate growth, okay. Larger gut plate, do we want that? Why not? Let's make him more beefy.
Beast killer.
Black Fang, Urk da Krunka. Yeah, probably going like this, since we already have friends here. Fortress of Eyes, oh there he is. We already killed him. So maybe we should go like this, and then take the fortress, even though that will take us a while. But we could liberate all of their regions. Nothing. Druk, Kin Eater. Can you try to get busy? Is there anyone else here you can kill? No. Block the army, that's pretty useless. Assault garrison, that's good. Oh, critical. Oh, jeez. Okay. Trade relations. Simply promising not to eat the foreign envoys puts trade negotiations on a better footing from the outset. Income from trade plus 5% for every ally. I'm not going to comment that one. Okay. And there's an enemy. Why are there so many rebellions here? I don't like it. Anshu port. Again, I'm not going to waste any money here, so... And what do we have here? Greases. Your army is damaged. That's not good.
This'll bring me
Oh yes, we can reach it in one round. Perfect. That's the Iron Dragon. Did he just walk away? Oh, we can subjugate the entire faction. That's what we're going to do. Perfect. More subjugation, more tyrant-ish behavior. Yeah, movement range. Now I want to see, of course, missile strength, ammunition, all that is beefy, great. So let's see. Right now, this unit has 314 armor. Now it should have 315. No. Oh, that's not good. That does not work. Yeah, it does not work. Ah, okay. So this only works if you're a hero, and this only works if you're a lord. This is a useless skill dump. Lord's army. All better than nothing. Level 10. Nobler, speed. I don't really care about any of that. Blessed. Yeah, let's just go to the ordinary skill dump to improve upon the army. What about you? Level 13. Thick skin, blah. He'll just improve upon the army, why not? I just noticed she's not a ranged unit, she's melee. Gob's not big grubber. You may attack Crook Back Mountain. Close victory, very good, very good. Meat, yes. Always go for meat. Attack. Oh, we could sack it, but go occupy so we can regenerate. Yeah, toothy noblars, why not? Blah, blah. Dum, dum. Extra ingredients. A little bit of this, a pinch of that, and a touch of the other, and stand back well. Power recharge. Oh. Power recharge is, of course, pretty good. I mean, it's awesome, really. Vine of Romans. Income from all buildings. Ah, I don't care. Improve the army, please. You. Scouting, control, okay. Fire within, fire breath, nope, okay. Kindle flame, flaming attack, yeah, burning head. And why not? Yes, yes, yes. And a third army. Gark Feast Shouter. You're going... Oh, there's a nearly full stack army. Should I care about him? I mean, if I ignore him, he's probably going to Gorge Rock next round. So let's just go north, so we can deal with whatever we want. Now, of course, there's a tiny problem. We don't regenerate if we go too far north. So let's stay here for now. We could set up a camp, but I don't really like the location. Oh, that's nice. Obviously, this is a mountain pass. And there's a fortress between the mountains. So you would not want an ordinary icon, an ordinary design for the settlement, but instead it's like a wall. And of course, simply, it's not in the hands of dwarf, so it looks a bit hideous. But still, this is just beautiful. This is just attention to detail. This is what a mountain pass fortress should look like. After all, it's designed to make sure that someone from here will not get here to here. I mean, technically they could just climb the mountain, but that is a dangerous path. So we're very well done. And do we have anything else to do here? All of that I don't care about. You. Oh, you obliterated the enemy here already. That's mildly useful. My goodness, let's upgrade. Why not? We have so much money, it doesn't really matter. I mean, this is also good location, but should I care? We're done here. Da, da, da. Anything else? Nope, nope, nope. Okay, now we're just going to end the round. seeing this lush forest, it makes me a little bit sad, since the wood elves, you know, the ones south of the Empire, have this ridiculously thinly spread miniature forest that's just an abomination. I mean, look at how beautiful a lush forest can be, and the wood elves in Warhammer 2 had a beautiful forest, and now could have assembly probably for, I don't know, maybe easier paths to be seen, pathfinding, I'm not sure. They entirely changed that portion. I'm not sure if it's to the better. Okay, Sword of Cain. Maybe we're going together with Greases. That could be very useful. Okay, so there are enemies, so we're going for Little Temple. I was about to say Little Temple, but obviously it's not Little Temple. Yeah, Greases, you're going there. We could do that. Is that a wise idea? We're going to suffer from attrition, but then again, we're going to lose a heckload of movement points if we don't next round. It's probably the wisest choice. Yeah, let's just do it. And Gops not be good about. No, it is your duty to destroy the enemies, huh? At 750, Iron Mining Pit, why not? Take Mount Silver Spear, please. I mean, obviously the orcs have a big empire. And yeah, let's awaken the Darkland orcs. Let's liberate them. Perfect. Oh. Yeah, we're suffering from attrition. I don't like that. 12. That's pretty great. Let's go with Troll Guts. Why not? And rage. And of course the individual units. Perfect. Done. Simply because look at, I mean, the orcs have like a lot of regions here and here. Right, and here they also have a couple regions. So apparently Grimgor Ironhide. The Immortals, the green skin. They managed to get most. Oh, we could get a peace treaty. I don't want a peace treaty. They managed to, for some reason, get most of the territories, probably through Confederation, maybe. But there's no enemy here. That's interesting. Let's take granite spikes first. Very well. And we're going to liberate the Bloodmore tribe. Why not? Where's the line? Oh! Oh no, I was about to say we liberated dwarves, but no. Those are ogres. I like that. Absolute violence. Oh dear. Melee attack, weapon strength. Okay. Iron Discipline. Rule number 1 of being a leader is to be far more terrifying than the next braggart who thinks they ought to take your place. In ogre logic, apparently. Recruitment cost, income from raiding. It's pretty strong. Guard veteran. All of that is pretty strong, but right now we're definitely going for movement range. And he will soon improve upon the army. Larger gut plate, fine. Mobility, growth. Gutsy, yeah. More health is always great. Except if you fight Grimgor Ironhide and you can do 2k damage with one strike. And all you got to do is run away and scream. By the way, that happened a couple of episodes earlier ago. So if you haven't watched that, go watch it. I mean, it was a hilarious battle. He was obviously packed by this modification that allows the skill jump, and he was nearly omnipotent. And we had this giant stone horns and 1,000 cannons shooting at him, and he was basically just shrugging it off. And we only were able to defeat him because he didn't have any passive regeneration. If this one had health regeneration, no way you could have defeated him in combat. Except if we also had someone with a massive dose of stats. Bone Gulch. A vassal Dragonlord's expedition captured the settlement in the Bone Gulch, which, as you know, is outside their home province. Whoa, that is massively interesting. That's a beautiful feature. Well done. What will you do? Let them keep it. There's also a modification that changes this whole power, this great power thing, where you get diplomatic Mali if you expand. They did change. There is a modification that changes it to the good side works together. So, for example, an elf will not dislike a human, but they will dislike an orc. And for example, Bretonia will dislike if you take a Bretonian settlement. So a more realistic approach, but I don't necessarily want that, simply because it will punish you for expanding. It might be more realistic, but that's right now at least I don't like it. Maybe if we're going to play Altdorf/Reichland again, we will, but right now, no. So the Plain of Bones province secured. Wait, why? What did just happen? I said no. Or did I press yes? No. Those are our regions. Interesting. Oh, they took the bone girl. Ah, okay, they took that building. Okay, never mind. That's the reason for all of this, okay. I was a bit confused there for a moment. The Celestial Empire. Oh dear. The Celestial Empire, that's this big-ass empire over here. A Temple of the Elemental Winds. Oh, maybe they constructed a very powerful building. And if you look over there, you can see the training grounds where our mages, by the Emperor, get down. The Temple of the Elemental Winds is a sacred site for all wishing to understand the winds of magic that blow throughout the world. It was here where the Dragon Emperor himself. I really want a Cathay DLC. Who is the Dragon Emperor? Where are the giant super cool dragons? The only dragon units we have are the heroes. I want to see giant super powerful Emperor dragon units. Hello? Taught the first Cathayans to harness their power and manifest it in the form of enchantments and spells. An elaborate temple has since been built atop the site, where Cathayans mages make pilgrimages in the hopes of gaining some insight into improving their mastery of the elements. The Cathayans perceive the 8 winds of magic as elemental winds, corresponding to the old world understanding they are water, the law of life, fire, the law of fire, wood, the law of beasts, metal, the law of metal, stone, the law of heavens, light, the law of light, spirit, the law of death, and darkness, the law of shadows. The Cathayan dragons are masters of all the elements and practice Feng Shi, which is effectively high magic. Damn, these beautiful details in the world map. Jeez. Creative Assembly, you outdid yourself with this one. And even a little cannon. Beautiful. Can the Chaos Hordes even get here? Well, we're definitely going to play Cathay again. I mean, the campaign map. Before Mortal Empires, this basically ended here. And so they're wardens, obviously. Okay, so apparently they can't get up here. I guess they can get in here. So this is the weak spot. Here the demon hordes can get in. If they bother to go this way around. Can they even get down here? I'm not sure of that. Maybe it's protected. Maybe the only way for the demon hordes indeed is the Great Wall. I mean, it's beautifully done. Chinese history has so much beauty to offer in terms of stories. My goodness, this is indeed beautifully done. Okay. Greases. You need to... Oh, you can't get there. At least not entirely. So let's go to 40, 50. Encampment place. And Gapsnod. Yeah, what are you going to do? The attack Tower of Gorgoth. Not the Tower of Gorgoroth. The Mount Doom, not yet. 50, yeah, we're definitely going to have to get encampment, and we're going to get Prince Imrik Oh, he's almost dead. Okay, that was useless. And Garlic Feast Shouter. Sir, where do I want you? Can you get there? 0. Maybe it will be enough. Ah, no, it will not be enough. Okay, never mind. So we're going to take these towns next. We have a lot of allies here, and I do believe that they will be able to at least protect us from that threat. Maybe they will not be able to destroy the Fortress of Ice, but at least they will hold it at bay. Quick deal. No, 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 and done. So we're just going to end the round again.
I cannot.
Seriously? Like, honestly? Oh, you are attacking. No, we aren't. The dwarves are. Well, are they attacking us? How is the settlement? Huh? I'm a bit baffled. I don't quite understand. We stand there. And here are dwarfs. And we couldn't attack the city because it's out of range. Why can the settlement attack us if we can't attack the settlement? And why would the settlement attack us if we have 2 full-stack armies? I mean, this is purely orc logic, which is not for non-orcs to understand. Oh. Fall into seduction. Kingdom of Sapphire. The lure of the Dark Prince is potent indeed. Kingdom of Sapphire have forsaken their independence and are now enslaved to the will of Slaanesh. That's mildly interesting.
The over-tyrant.
What is all of this? No, let them keep it, I don't care. Sword of Cain. Okay, technology, mission aborted, yes, yes. So, what do we have here? Recruit rank, gorgeous, I don't care about that. Population surplus, camp limit, hunter, nobler trapper units, growth, army, meat gain from battles, that's very important. So, live bait, gorgeous like their meat raw or recently slaughtered, so the best kind of bait is the kind still wriggling. Yay, delicious.
It helps me.
My goodness. Okay, so we have a new level, that's perfect. Let's go with the gutsy. Health point is always great. Health points. Yeah, da-da-dum. Okay. So that's their region now. We could... Still going to attack here.
My next trophy.
Interesting. So it was not our army, or was it our army? Where's our warband?
Your lowly prey.
Scory Stonebeard. Wait, our warband acted on his own and now has become...
Will be
Wait, what? But it's our warband, that's interesting. So our warband was capable of acting on its own and now has forsaken the duty to help Garlic Feast Shouter fight? Like, are you serious? Jeez.
I decide.
Okay. Did he just take Lit Temp? Colonize. No, that's a terrible mistake. We're not going to colonize. Oh, Nakai the Wanderer. What is he doing here?
Trade lord.
I just changed my mind. Should we fight? I want Nakai as my... My goodness, as my vassal. I the Wanderer. Chase. To be honest, we don't need to fight him right now, but he's probably going to attack us anyway. You know what? I want to vassalize him, so we need to... Oh, come on, Nakai, seriously? When did you ever run from a fight? That's disgusting. You're supposed to be the great big hunter of the lizardmen? Pfft. You're a big baby for running away. Done. We're going to end the episode after the round ends.
You're about to.
Oh, he again. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Did he just teleport there? Damn. Those chaos forces are powerful. Did he just confederate our vessel? Like, are you serious? No, he didn't. Did he? Oh, Clan Dun. Okay, no. That's not our vessel, okay. Yeah, I was about to say what the heck, but they just looked alike. Okay, there we are. Next episode.